Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. I wanted to talk today about needing versus wanting and how we can get rid of the word need and interject the word want in specific statements. I'm not talking about the context in where you need, like, I need to write your phone number down, so I need a pencil. I need food to survive. I need air to breathe. Like, I'm not talking about that context when it comes to needing. What I'm talking about is the phrase that most of us say often: I don't need this right now. I don't need this from you. Okay? That is the context in which I'm talking about. So if we take that phrase, get rid of it, and replace it with, this is not what I want for myself. Just that alone is so powerful. I want you guys to just stop. Think of a moment, the last time that you may have said that to someone, or you may have said that during an event going on in your life. Think about that time, and had you replaced those words with, this is not what I want for myself, how would you have felt if you had said that instead? What do you think the outcome would have been had you said that to the person you were bickering with at that moment? Probably would have made a huge difference, don't you think? Because those words are very powerful. When we go from needing to wanting, the hard truth is we always go for what we want. We never go for what we need. So when you simply make a statement that this is not what you need, it's just, okay, let's just brush this aside. And the next time this happens, I'll say it again, brush it aside. The next time it happens, I'll brush it aside. And I'll just keep saying, this isn't what I need. This isn't what I need. This isn't what I need right now. I don't need this from you. And we'll just keep going into that rabbit hole for the rest of our lives. But if you say, this is not what I want for myself, and the more you say that, you are literally reprogramming your brain. The more often you say that to people or during specific events, maybe there's something going on at work. Maybe somebody complained about you at work and you're being spoken to and you're just like, I don't need this right now, right? Reframe that and say, this is not what I want for myself. The moment you start saying that, you're reprogramming your brain, like I started saying, to identify things that you no longer want in your life. Okay? Those things may not necessarily be the person you are directing that sentence to, but it could be the emotions that you're experiencing at that moment. It could be the lack of respect you're receiving from that person. It could be the time management that you are not good at in that moment. It could be anything. Okay? But in your head, you know what you are directing that to. I don't need this right now. I don't need this from you. I don't need you breathing down my back right now. I don't need you telling me what to do right now. I don't need you doing this, that, or the other thing. Okay? You know in your head, even though you may not say exactly what it is that you're trying to pinpoint that you don't need, but when you reframe it and say, this is not what I want for myself, in your head, you're identifying and you're making a list of these things that you don't want for yourself. I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be belittled. I don't want to be called names. I don't want to be abused. I don't want to be used. I don't want to be paid less than what I'm worth. I don't want people talking about me behind my back at my job. I don't want, the more you say, I don't want this, the more you're going to start understanding what you do want. Because your brain is keeping a list and saying, okay, she just said, this isn't what I want for myself. So we know we don't want this. We don't want whatever's going on in this situation. I don't want this. So now once you are keeping a list of all of these things, you're going to be able to easily identify the things that you do want. Okay? So just some food for thought. Think about it. And another kind of hard truth that some people may not want to hear, but going from I don't need this right now to this is not what I want for myself, you're going from a victim mentality to empowerment. You really are. And the more you say that, and the more you start seeing things and talking to people and having positive interactions that are more inviting, that you do want, you're really going to sit back and you're going to think to yourself, wow, this is the most empowering statement I think I've ever said to myself. And you will be rewarded for it, but you have to believe this is not what you want for yourself. And the more you believe it's not what you want, the more you're going to attract what you do want, what you do deserve, the way you should be treated. Okay? So, with that said, go into the next week. Remember to reframe, I don't need this, to this is not what I want for myself. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.